What's going on, guys? It's Complete Tech Crew. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Klein Tools Cushion Grip Impact Punchdown Toolkit with 110 and 66 blades. The part number on this one is VDV427-822. And again, this one has the 110 and 66 blades, so you just rotate it or flip it for one or the other. It also comes with a probe pick, which is very, very important to me. You know, with working in those 66 blocks or those 110 blocks, you actually need that. That's a must-have. The reason why I purchased this tool or several of these tools is just because of the barrel grip. I really like the profile on the tool. You have that extended shaft there, and it's just as powerful as any other punch down tool that you would use. You don't lose any dexterity or power with this tool. I like that screwdriver barrel grip on it. It's really good. And of course you have your fluctuation from your high and your low for your spring load. So it comes with a case too. I think that's pretty cool. Throw that on your belt loop and you're good to go. There's just some minor specifications on the back and the part numbers for replaceable parts. And I'll do my best to list that in the description below. Enough yakking, I'll go ahead and get this opened up. So here we have our punch down tool. And we have over here our probe pick, our blade, our reversible blade from 110 and 66. And this nice case that we have here, a little belt loop case or belt case. So right here, we'll get into the blade itself. Klein Tools makes pretty good blades. At first, when I first started purchasing their tools, their punch down tools, I noticed the blades would dull out faster, but over time, they have gotten a lot better. So I tip my hat to them on, you know, going back to the table on R&D and getting it corrected. So that's pretty cool. And instead of tool tells you there, you have your 110 and your 66. This is our probe pick, pretty good probe pick. It doesn't seem to bend too much like other brands. And you have your plastic piece here and your hook there. So if you're in the industry or if you're a novice and you're not sure about what this is utilized in 66 block and 110 blocks to pick out the little hairs if there's any shards left over, or to actually pull your wire, or your conductor while doing your terminations. So that's really good for that. And a lot of times, a lot of guys don't know this, but 66 blocks aren't always utilized just for voice. They're utilized for certain other things as well. Multi-conductor cable, I've experienced those being utilized in there as well. So to run power, because they can handle a load as well. And I'm not talking about 120 volts. It's always low voltage, typically under like 91 volts. But they can be utilized for a lot of things. So sometimes you'll run into them and you'll be pulling multi-conductor out of there as well. So this is a good tool to have. The punch down tool, which to me, it looks great. I know a lot of people want, you know, like, how do you get that long shaft in between your spaces? I've actually had to pull this tool out and use it a lot. The fact that it's on my hip and stuff as well, I find myself using this tool a lot as well. So I think it's really, really great. The specific part number for just this tool is VDV427-122, just so you know. There goes your high and low, your impact spring load. So you just, to toggle between the both, you just twist that to the right and it'll go to high and then twist it back to the left for low. That's it. And that's pretty cool. It's a pretty good looking tool. There's no LED on this one or anything like the Milwaukee tool, but to me, this one is still great. I like this one, and I've had these for quite a long time. I have several of them. I actually got pretty lucky and went to Home Depot around a year and a half ago and went in there, and there was a bunch of these, like 10 of them on the clearance shelf hanging up on the end cap at Home Depot. And I believe they were $49, which is a good little price off because this tool is usually $69 when I bought my first one. So I grabbed 2 of them, went up to the register, and they ended up ringing up like $17.80 or something to that effect. And I bought those and I came back at a later time that same day in the afternoon and went and got quite a few more. So that was good that I got lucky enough to get these. I still see these in some Home Depots, but in most they have the newer style, and it's not like this. It's back to the traditional look and feel of a ordinary impact punch down tool. So I don't know why they went away from this or why they stopped carrying it. Maybe it was the price point, because the new tool that they have out is quite a bit lower. I think it's just like $39. So maybe it was just that $70 price point was scratching people the wrong way. So good tool. I have it on low now, so we'll simulate. This thing always has really good impact. I never have too many misfires and springs and stuff like that. They're always pretty accurate and consistent. So I really do like this tool. And onto the case, just has that little metal clip there. You have so where you can insert that there. Little spot for your blade if you don't keep your blade in your tool. It's understandable. Hit that there, and then you have a spot for your probe pick. And I always try to keep the metal side down just for like cutting, cutting fingers or getting hooked on other tools and getting pulled out and broken. So, yep, that's that. So I'll do an example really fast of a pre-prepped keystone that I have already with Cat 5 in there, just to kind of show you guys the sharpness of the blade and the accuracy of the tool. So I usually keep them on low. I put them on high typically on certain 66 blocks, if the application requires it, especially for like a multi-conductor cable, control cable, things like that. So when you're doing this, and this isn't a tutorial on keystones or anything like that, I'll have one coming out shortly, but I just always try to get me something real flat to go on to. And yeah, I like this tool. The low function is good enough. It's good enough for me, but a lot of people run them on high. That's fine. Yep, pretty good to go. And that's it. Clean punch down. Clean seat with all of them. I really like that blade. It works great for me. Really no complaints about that. Great tool from Klein. Again, Klein, as always, you guys knocked this one out of the park. I like it. I noticed on some of these, there is like a little play in there. I mean, it can kind of get annoying because some of the tools I'm used to, some of the other punch down tools I use are pretty tight in there. It could be this specific one, but I have used another one that wasn't mine, and it had a little bit of play in there. It's nothing to worry about. I mean, you're still accurate, still not failing or anything on them, so you're pretty good to go. Again, really good tool. These are at Home Depot or at some Home Depots. My local Home Depot doesn't have them. They carry the newer one that's about $20 to $30 cheaper. But there are quite a few Home Depots that I have acknowledged still with this tool. Great tool. Remember, you got your high-low functions. It's just amazing tool. I really enjoy this tool, specifically when they're in hard to reach places. Now, only other punch down tool that I've had experience with an extended shaft or extended blade that they sell with the tool is the Milwaukee Tools punch down tool, which is a great tool. And I have a review coming out on that one very soon. So great tool, guys. If you need something like this, or if you think this application will work best or great for you, go ahead and consider picking it up. Price point is kind of steep. But if you're getting into the trades, if you're novice or you're already into the trades and you do this every day and you need a solution like this, consider getting this. Great product, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Got a lot of great content coming, and I don't want you to miss it when it comes out. Now, let me know if there's anything you guys want me to review or go over. I got tons of stuff, tons of tools that I want to unbox for you guys. Let me know if it's something you're looking for. I love suggestions, appreciate suggestions and ideas from you guys. You guys are the Complete Tech Crew family, and I appreciate you. You're part of the crew. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Peace.